Perchance you're curious about the duelist's declared target? It so happens I've identified the weapon in question. The treaty blade is part of an Ishgardian noble's collection, or was, I should say. No, it has not yet been stolen. It has been purchased by an Olden collector, the wife of a wealthy merchant living in Vesper Bay. Suffice it to say, I would be remiss in my duties as a reporter were I not to investigate her, and should the duelist strike while I am present, well, I hope I needn't explain what a golden opportunity that would be. Ingratiating myself to her may prove to be the greatest challenge, though. I'm told she is a difficult woman to please. Fortunately, I'm also told that she has a fondness for rare flowers. The sort Tutusi in Camp Drybone sells. You can come along if you'd like. I guess I don't have a choice. Here you are, miss. Thank you for your patronage. Was it for love or money that you killed him? It was you. Have you gone mad? That was an ammo jar arrow in his back. I don't even know how to shoot a bow. Ammo jar don't shoot fleeing unarmed merchants. They capture and temper them. Not that you or your victim make for convincing merchants. If you're going to misrepresent yourself, put some effort into it. Wear gloves, for God's sake. Or at least, don't wave your hands in front of my face. The calluses on your fingers betray you as a veteran archer. Doubtless you used your skills to great effect 5 years ago. As did your partner. So again I ask, was it because he took from you your share, or your sister? You don't touch a man's kin. He knew that, and yet he... Damn! I thought he did it for the money. You too, he's all yours. Yes, of course. Thank you for the help, Inspector. Wait, we've got another Inspector? At least he's competent. But when did investigating crimes become such a popular profession? It's not his job, you know. He just likes doing it. He belongs to one of the Ishgard's high houses. Some say he's a baron. Not at all like that buffoon Hildebrand, don't you think? I try not to think about Hildebrand. We should get going. Lady Derilda will not take kindly to withered flowers. Again, as I told the last 20 who came, if you have come looking for work, you're too late. And even if I were in need of additional security, I would not deign to hire a common adventurer. Now remove yourself from my sight before I have you removed. Did you really think I could be so easily manipulated? Present the right gift, speak the magic words, and you would earn my respect. What is more, a flower's beauty is fleeting. I value beauty which transcends the boundaries of time, everlasting, enduring, unchanging, like mine. Now get out! Forgive us, Lady Derilda. We mean no disrespect. We were afraid that you would not heed our warnings otherwise. A notorious violent thief is plotting to steal the treaty blade. You fools! I shall come to claim the collector's blade. Yes, I read the Milfril Eye. I know full well of whom you speak, and it is none of your concern. I have a legion of guards at my disposal. Should he try, I will have him seized, or worse. And even if by some miracle he should succeed, he will not escape my wrath, for I have retained the services of a certain gentleman. Ah, but you may see for yourself, like every piece in my collection, he has been chosen with the utmost care. Now look at my peerless inspector, interlopers in despair. Hildebrand, obviously. Yep. Ships are passing in the night, a signal shown in the darkness. The lady cries out for a guardian, and a gentleman must needs oblige. I swear to you here and now, I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, Inspector extraordinaire, shall neither slumber nor sleep until the fiend who covets the treaty blade is brought to justice. My lady, what brings you here? Are you come in pursuit of the duelist as well? Or perchance, in pursuit of me? As if I would spend a single gil on an insufferable, incompetent... To be fair, you're not spending a single gil on me. Oh, she did hire the, well, sort of hire, she hasn't paid him. So she went for the competent inspector instead. The chance to investigate such an intriguing case is payment enough. Preemptive declarations of criminal intent are hardly in vogue. Sorry I'm late. Busy solving a murder. O'Brien, consulting inspector at your service, my lady. Conniving inspector. Consulting inspector. Rotten flesh and saltpeter. Hildebrand Mandeville and Nashu Makaraka, I presume. Two rank amateurs playing in a profession of which they know naught. Call me when you finish with these wastrels. You see, I did not want nor need your help. Brydian is more than capable of overseeing the transfer. Now get out! All of you! Where have you been, Maria? And where is my vase? There was a strange flying thing and the vase... I dropped it in the water. I was so... That vase once belonged to the royal house of Thorn. Do you have any idea how much it was worth? You'll go back outside right now and search for my vase, and you are not to return until you find it. Do I make myself clear? Poor girl. My lady... Pray allow me to go into the girl's stead. It is not safe for she herself spoke of a ferocious wild beast. With my unmatched investigating skills, I shall swiftly locate and recover the missing vase, thereby earning your respect. At which point you'll gladly grant me permission to investigate the thieving duelist. Verily, it is a plan fiendishly clever in its intricacies. Not when spoken aloud. Miss Maria, Would you be so kind as to tell me exactly what happened? Maria. I picked up the vase in Oda, like Mother said, and I was on my way home. I was crossing the bridge and then the flying thing came. I got scared, so I ran. But I stopped. It was gone, but so was the vase. I think I dropped it in Norfolk Wells. I want to go and look, but there were scary looking things down there. I'm scared to go alone. You are no longer alone, Miss Maria. God damn it. We shall go together and look for the vase. All 5 of us. Or 4 of you. I'm going after Inspector Bryody, and if the duelist strikes, I mean to be there. But, Miss Ellie, how can you ignore the plight of a young girl for the sake of a story? Because that's my job, you imbecile. Well, we shall not be derelict in our duty to justice. Come, Nashu, we must away. You don't even know what the bloody vase looks like. Maria dear, listen. If it gets dangerous, or if you feel afraid, you run to this adventurer for help, understand? The girl had run by earlier. I seen her. Had something in her hands, but dropped it while crossing the bridge. Didn't get a good look, but I reckon it don't matter any road. Whatever it was, it's long gone by now. A vase? Well, anything that falls in the water is like to be swept downstream fairly quickly. Does this have anything to do with that queer winged beast I saw earlier? No? Never mind then. This is the guy we saw in the cutscene. A pox upon that thieving demon bird. He shall rule the day he cross paths with me. Huh? A vase? I know not of what you... Gah! Curse this infernal refuse... Infernal refuse? Oh, refuse. Duh. Curse this infernal refuse underfoot. Every point is a dagger. There's something in the water at the man's feet. Do I spy the treasured vase of Lady Derulda over? Oh dear. Does it belong to you, child? Forgive me, I was so engrossed in my search that I did not notice. Your search? For what, pray tell? The demon bird that absconded with my weapon. I set it down for but a moment, only to see it next in the talons of an accursed creature. I gave chase, following it to these waters, and in my haste I must have stepped on your vase. Don't fret, Maria. I know it looks bad, but I'm sure Inspector Hildebrand will think of something. But I have. My faithful sisters, hearken to me now, for as the rising sun doth dispel the dark, so shall my solution resolve our dilemma. But first, we must gather as many fragments of the vase as we can find. So, see, I thought he was going to be the thief. Is the bird the thief then? And we're after a bird? What is a potsherd? Shouldn't it be potshards? Come to present your findings, have you? Splendid. Let's have a look. Well done, my friend. This should be more than sufficient for our needs. He has performed miracles with far less after all. Who has? There is but one person in awe of Eorzea capable of reconstructing this vase, a man whose skill with the hammer has brought rival goldsmiths low. So breathtaking are his works, so fearsome his competitive spirit. This man is no mere goldsmith. You speak of him as one would speak of a great warrior. Once a notorious gang of thieves perpetrated a series of robberies in order, targeting establishments establishments which sold luxury goods. One such shop was owned by the humble lapidary of whom I speak. His was the last shop the thieves struck, for the following morning they were found beaten, bound and gagged in the gold court. The brass blades never learned who was responsible. Well, the only information they had was the testimony of a thief who kept muttering the words, "The hammer. The hammer." He sounds dangerous. Aye, that he does. And I do so enjoy the company of dangerous men. Who is this guy? Gilgamesh. Oh, that's his name. But where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Gilgamesh. And that is my companion, Enkidu. Well, not really. It has been many moons since I last saw her, and so to ease the burden of loneliness, I tamed a rooster and painted it green. In any case, you mean to search for this goldsmith, yes? If so, it'd be my pleasure to help. The pleasure is all mine, Gilligan. I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, bid you welcome. If it is that hard for you to remember, I give you leave to call me Gil. Excellent suggestion, Greg. Playful monikers are an effective means of building camaraderie. Call me Hildy. Now then, from what I know of the goldsmith's propensity to procure materials himself, I have deduced that he is most like to be found in the vicinity of Blue Fog in northern Fanalan. It is there we shall begin our search. Poor Greg. The Goblin's wounds indicate that it was felled with a hammer. A trail of blood, of bloody footprints, leads to the north. I don't think it's been dead long. Maybe whoever did it is still around. Why are we bringing Maria out here? It's dangerous. The basilisk's wounds indicate that it was felled with a hammer. A trail of bloody footprints leads to the north. A single blow to the head. Impressive. Thanks, Greg. The Dublin, the basilisk, this Araman, all was slain with a hammer, as was that beast over yonder, unless I am mistaken. That chimera must be his latest prize, which means he must still be about. Mayhap he is watching us at this very moment, attempting to ascertain our intentions. He was ever a cautious man when on the hunt. Alas, it comes to this. Though every fibre of my being cries out in rebellion, I must break my oath and do the unspeakable. What must you do that is so terrible? I must dance. I'm a Mandeville man, doing what only a Mandeville can, from the peaks of Corpus to Fanalan, Mandeville man. I cannot avert my eyes. That is the dance of House Mandeville, passed down from father to son. Were I to perform it within sight of our quarry, he would not be able to resist revealing himself. So it's his dad? Alas, I neglected to properly stretch my legs beforehand. My good woman, I see no other solution. You must dance in my stead. Though it be a gross, nay, unconscionable violation of my family's traditions, I must bequeath to you the Mandeville. You have learned the emote Mandeville dance. Is that in my inventory? Okay, straight into my my emotes. So let's set this up. Okay, so now I've got the Mandeville. Okay, so I'm ready. Let's do this! We are as siblings now, my constant comrade, for I have shared with you the secrets of House Mandeville. Now, you must use that knowledge, go to the fallen chimera and dance, like only a Mandeville can. There's painted chicken. Fancy yourself a Mandeville man, you would do that only a Mandeville can. Then lift your legs and put up your hands, be a Mandeville man. He comes. Hero landing. Ho ho ho! You have naught to fear from me, not at all. The only accounts I came to settle were with the Chimera. But you were not drawn here by some coincidence, were you? No, you came in search of me. Godbert! Why else would you gyrate your hips in such a gentlemanly fashion, if not that? But more importantly, how in the hells did you learn the Mandeville? If I did not teach you, then who? By the grace of Foe, what sorcery is this? He yet lives? Hildebrand! Hilda! Oh. "10 years, Hildebrand! 10 years since you left home, and 5 since I learned of your trip to Dalamud. How long were you planning to allow your mother and father to suffer under the illusion that their beloved son was dead? Son? You're Hildy's father? Godbird the Godsmith's Mandeville man. Smithing is only a Mandeville can. Oil him up and give him a tan. Fit for a Mandeville man." "Please, father, cease your undulations at once. There are more pressing matters at hand." "This antique vase must be made whole once more, for the sake of Miss Maria. Maria, damn it." Do not worry, little one. I deal with worse cases before my morning bowel movement. Hold your applause until the end. Byragot, guide my hammer! Look how it sparkles in the twilight, how it radiates elegance. Would you all not agree that it is a work of art? You've completely destroyed a priceless antique's historical value. Nonsense! I've taken a dull, unremarkable vase and transformed it into something far superior. I hope you're paying attention, Hildy. How long has it been since you last held a hammer? Father, this is not my path. I am an agent of inquiry, an inspector. It is my duty to help those in need. Miss Maria is one such person. There are others, too, innocent people whose weapons are callously ripped from their hands by a thieving duelist. I thought you had put away childish dreams. No matter. You will understand in due time. No, I will not. I'm an inspector, Father. I can be naught else. Mr. Good, but sir, I don't think my mother's going to like what you did. She probably won't let Mr. Hildebrand help with the investigation. We can't say for certain, can we? Maybe she'll take a liking to this reimagining. You spoke of a thieving duelist, did you not? It so happens I am something of a duelist myself. Were we to cross paths with this fellow, I would welcome the opportunity to pit my skills against his, and Kidu as well, I should think. I see you too possess a strong sense of justice. Full glad I am to have met you. Greg, now let us return to Vesper Bay and see how our vase is received. Vesper Bay, you say? What a coincidence, I shall be travelling there on business once I have finished gathering materials. Oh, I think I might have seen the demon bird which took my weapon. Go on without me. I shall follow you anon. So he is the duelist and has stolen all the weapons. Maybe. Just so happens he's had his weapon stolen. I hope she likes it. Mother, I brought you the vase. By the gods, have you all no shame? How dare you make my daughter complicit in your chicanery? I don't know where you found this gaudy trash, but it bears no resemblance whatsoever to the vase I purchased. Now you see here, Lady Derulda, not only did you send Maria to fetch your priceless vase alone, placing her in considerable danger should bandits or wild beasts attack, which they did, but gaudy trash. Lord Mandeville, sir, I did not realize you had arrived. Though I know it is nothing compared to the lavish accommodation an esteemed gentleman such as myself must enjoy. I pray my humble abode meets... Oh, it's still her. Meets your satisfaction. Oh, it does, my lady, it does indeed. Especially that exquisite vase over yonder. Although, I gather that your previous comments that you do not like my reconstruction. Your reconstruction? I don't like it. I love it. I would go so far as to quit the new centerpiece of my Fawn Dynasty collection. Ah, what a relief. I would have been most distressed had you said otherwise. We Mandevilles do so take pride in our work, and ever strive for professional perfection. Oh, but why am I repeating myself? Oh, well, yeah, repeating what my son Hildebrand doubtless told you when he offered to investigate your duelist threat. Enough Enough expository banter, I say. I can't recall if your son used those precise words, but I do remember thinking that his help would be most welcome. Yes, oh, you will be helping us, Inspector Hildebrand, won't you? Wait a minute. Your father is Lord Godbird Mandeville, the man who took Elrond a quiver and seated on the Syndicate? It appears there has been a great many developments over the past 10 years of which I was completely unaware. In any case, we must redirect our energies towards the investigation of the thieving duelist. Our first order of business will be to review all the facts with consenting Inspector Briardian. Where is he? Why are you still here? Allow me to elucidate. Lady Duradil has asked that we assist with the investigation. Now kindly share with us all your information. Fine. Our plans have advanced to a stage that even you couldn't ruin them anyway. I commissioned several reproductions of the Treaty Blade through a merchant named John Jumpa, who traffics in counterfeit antiques. These blades have been delivered to the observatorium, where they are being distributed amongst Lady Duradil's sellswords. Once I give the order, they will transport them via alternate routes to Vesper Bay. Oh, I think I got it. You're hiding the real transport with a bunch of decoys, right? They're all decoys. The moment the thief strikes, all our forces will converge on his location, including those disguised as small folk along the route. The real Treaty Blade will remain in the original owner's vault until the thief has been apprehended. Everything has been accounted for. You are superfluous. Mayhap we could use more small folk to watch the roads in and out of the observatorium, assuming you have the capacity to conduct yourself in an unassuming fashion. Fear not, my fellow inspector, for I am master of disguise. Have you any information regarding the duelist himself? A description? You never thought to ask Humphrey, did you? The thief is said to be a towering brute, dressed in red, who wields a halberd. Haha, a man so garishly dressed should be easy to find in snowy Corpus. Yeah, he's big brute, has a halberd, wears red, has a green painted chicken with him, and goes by the name Gilgamesh. Then I suppose you don't need my help after all, do we? Come on. I don't care less. Oh, I couldn't care less? Oh, come on, don't. Be seeing you. Pray forgive my lateness. Oh, they're going to tell him the plan. And so he's obviously not going to do it. So the thief isn't going to arrive. He's now got a halberd, right? Because he got the weapon bag. Oh, no. Greg, my good man, what a pleasure to see you again. We just received new information regarding the weapon thief. A victim described him as a halberd-wielding brute dressed in... A victim described him as a halberd-wielding brute dressed in... a ridiculous outfit. A ridiculous outfit? Now I am intrigued. What reasons would a warrior have for wearing an impractical clothing? What reasons indeed? There's enough to make a gentleman laugh. Ha ha ha. Oh dear. Poor Hildebrand, not much of a detective. Allow me to summarize our current plan of action. Our destination is the Observatorium, and our mission is to pose as goodly smallfolk in accordance with Inspector Bryden's instructions. Naturally, should the situation demand improvisation, we are to disregard those instructions. Any questions? No? Then let us sally forth at once. Hail to thee, fellow servant of justice. I take it you are one of many tasked with transporting a counterfeit treaty blade? Clearly you've mistaken me for someone else, sir. At ease, Sergeant, they're with us, and more small folk. Keep an eye on them, or else. But I... Bugger me. Don't you bloody move until I get back. I say, is this land always so inhospitable? The biting winds, the endless snows. Mayhap keep active will help me stay warm. Oh, and should I have a chance to find the thieving duelist, I will of course summon you, after administering the requisite beating. Ha! Bye, Greg. Good, you're still here. Wasn't there someone else with you a moment ago? I speak of Greg. He ventured outside the gates mere moments before your arrival, full eager to catch the thief, as we are. Come, Nashu. We too must answer the call of duty. So what is it? Is it Gilgamesh just going around trying to duel people? And then the bird comes along and steals the weapon, and it's a giant misunderstanding. Is that what's happening? You look like you might actually be useful. Why don't you have a word with my man near these gates? We're undermanned over there. You see that just now? No? I don't think my eyes were playing tricks on me, but there's only one way to be sure. You wait here. Inspector! Over there! Look! Oh, it's Nashu. My bad. Inspector! Over there, look! What is it, Nashu? Pray tell me what you see. Ah. I see you, demon bird. You will not escape me this time. Why, hello there, my friends. Is aught amiss? Oh, it's just Greg. For a moment I thought you might have spotted our thief. Come, Nashu. We have lingered over here over long. We must egress post haste. Ah, there's naught out of the ordinary here. No luck. We have scoured every elm of this area to no avail. I can only conclude that, having learned that his opponent was to be the legendary Inspector Hildebrand, the duelist renounced his criminal ways and retreated into hiding. Or perhaps he is waiting patiently outside the walls for more wagons to leave. That being said, should you decide to venture into the wilderness, you had best arm yourself with more than your wits. I appreciate your concern, Miss Ellie, but a gentleman should abstain from violence unless absolutely necessary. I'll fight for you, Inspector. I even found a weapon to use. It's Greg's, poleaxe? Wait, what are they called? Shit! It escapes me. Halberd. There we go. Biter 12. Oh. Biter 12, is that the same spear that propelled me to the Red Moon? Where did you find it? Did it? Is that how he got himself to the moon? He pole vaulted on a halberd? He was buried in the snow. Well, one cannot ignore the will of destiny. Return it to me, Nashu. Though I will still endeavour to avoid fisticuffs, I will be duly armed, should worse come to worse. Now then, we begin our search for the jewellers to the east of the observatorium. Wherefore art thou, my nefarious nemesis? 'Twas not the self-same creature, but one of many. Nevertheless, I know that my weapon is close by. You sense it too, don't you? I wonder where it could be. Greg, I've been meaning to ask you, why do you cover this weapon so? If you but beheld it, you would understand in some ways. It bore resemblance to a spear, but in other respects it was quite different. It was crowned with a magnificent axe blade, to which was welded a musket barrel. Oh yeah. Where could it be, Greg? 'Twas one of the first weapons I added to my collection after arriving in these lands. Ah, how I yearn to reclaim it. The strongest of spears. We just need cogs whirling. That weapon of yours bears a striking resemblance to the strongest of spears. I claimed this weapon 5 years ago. Surely you can't be serious. Gah! Now you call me Shirley? No matter. Give it to me. Give it to me. This spear and I have travelled together to the very heavens. I will not relinquish it again. This spear and I have bested many a man together, and I will not relinquish it again. Then we are at an impasse. I can't believe I'm saying this, but well done, Inspector. Thanks to you, we've caught the weapon thief in the act. Miss Ellie, you are grossly misreading our dispute. Greg is a good, honest man, who I am certain has never stolen a weapon in his life. Indeed, I have not. Every weapon I have claimed was by rights mine. Each was a trophy for besting my opponent in single combat. Yes, that's right. Wait, huh? I believe that constitutes a confession. Seize him. Poor Greg. He just didn't properly announce the terms before the duel. A confession to what? I have done naught wrong, but you are all beyond reason. Poor Greg. Ah yes, my plan to secure Greg's confession was utterly flawless, and his capture will be the coup de grace. Well, my plan is thus far flawless. Griffin Crossing is still impossible. I don't want to hurt Greg. I know who you are, even if that imbecile doesn't, so let's not mince words. Only you have the skill to face the duelist in battle. Even so, your strength alone will not likely suffice. I suggest you muster what allies you can. I don't want to fight Greg. Come on. Shoot, Miss Ellie? Ah, my good woman, it is a relief to hear your footfalls. As you have doubtless deduced, I was unable to prevent Greg from escaping through the doors. I must leave the rest to you. Yes, it was I behind these doors the whole time. You took so long to arrive, I was getting worried you might have gotten lost. Long did I wonder what your role in this play was. A silent guardian, content to watch events unfold with minimum interaction. At the last I understand. We were fated to duel, you and I. Best me, and you may have the spear. Fail, and your weapon shall forfeit. Fair terms, you think not? I will even extend them to your allies. I grant you leave to summon others. After all, it will avail you no advantage. For Gilgamesh! It is embiggening time! Oh, it even extended to the chicken. What? How can you... What? What's it under? It's a trial? How can you stick a trial in a side quest like this? That's insane that you'd put such content in a side quest. Like, this wasn't even unlockable, was it? I don't think these were blue quests. Is this going to be hard to find people for? Huh. Oh, okay, it didn't take very long. Okay, that surprised me. Oh my god, there's so many. Oh, this is a full, like, raid kind of thing. Okay.
Go on, Enkidu. It's Toad, your favorite.
Hi.
Fine, I admit it. Fighting all 8 of you is just too much for me.
Wait, is he down?
Not half my line. Empathy. Why, I've been hurt. This is far from the strongest of spears. I feel so brave. Goodness gracious. I just remembered something.
Poor Greg. Like, we can't kill him though. Like, that'd be terrible. Oh, prepare sprint. Gotta catch up.
I must say, I quite enjoy this puzzle. I feel we've gained an understanding. I will pound you, silly! Aha! Rocket punch!
Should I be afraid of the chickens?
Rocket punch! That's enough of a beating for now.
Greg, you reneged on the deal, dude. I want the bestest spear ever. Okay, so I got a card, a Gilgamesh, and Enkidu. That's probably how you pronounce it. Enkidu. God. And I got a page, faded copy. So with, I think it's Goldsmith, I'll be able to bring that back to life and use that. Cool. Alone yet still armed, huh? In any case, he seemed satisfied with the halberd. We will proceed with the delivery. Oh, Hildebrand. So she got her sword after all. Ah, 'tis more magnificent than I imagined. Will make a fine addition to my collection. And with that, our business is concluded. Cheers. I genuinely mean that in your case, by the way. All's well that ends well, right, Inspector? Though it is a shame that Greg turned out to be the thief. At least he didn't die. I'm glad. I like Greg. There you are, Inspector. Brian, why have you not come for me at the docks? What? What? Who the fuck was that then? Huh? Why are you all staring at me so? Oh, never mind that. Where's my treaty blade? But didn't we just give you the treaty blade? Wow. Disguise yourself as a client and let the treaty blade come to you. Take advantage of an existing situation to distract us from the real crime. Brilliant. The man in red never spoke of the treaty blade, only the halberd. Moreover, he always issued his challenges in person. That's right, Gilgamesh is not the thief. Or a thief. Because he wins them. Who the fuck is the thief? Dear gods, isn't it obvious? What is it like in your funny little brains? It must be so boring. If the man in red did not send the challenge, then who did? Oh, I missed him. Ah! I believe this is addressed to me. Condescending Inspector Bryden? Piss off. 400 years have I slept. 1,000 faces do I wear. What is yours will be mine. I shall come to claim the Lapis Maiden's virtue. A many-faced phantom thief. Interesting. The design and the wording are the same as before. The thief who stole the treaty blade sent this. Very well, I, and I alone, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, once more accept your challenge. You want to challenge her? Stand and face me, you buffoon! How dare you all laugh at a time like this after allowing my precious treaty blade to be stolen? And you, Maria. Well, I suppose it is a little funny, isn't it? The two of them dashing to and fro, a pair of gentlemen mummers. You know, it's been too long since I've seen a show. We should head into the city later. Just you and me. Not bad, Hildy, not bad at all. You are indeed a Mandeville man. I like his glasses. I don't know what the 6 dots mean. Didn't Krillin have a bunch of dots on his head like that too? Must signify something. But in his case, he looks cool. He looks like a very cool Colonel Sanders. Mark my face! Oh, phantom of many faces! For this the face of the The fiend dares lay claim to the maiden's fair virtue, as seeds of jealousy quicken within an inspector's soul. Can true love bloom on this battlefield? Will this Mandeville man find his Mandeville wife? Hey, what's with the goggles these men are wearing? They look special. Maybe if I ask nicely, they'll give me a pair. I guess we'll find out next time.